yet again, that you would encourage us, you would convict us, you would instruct. She knows that I know what she likes, so I went in and I got the ones that she likes first, okay, and then I filled the rest of the box up with the ones that I like, all right? And equal amount, okay? And so I was getting ready to leave, and a free donut. And my first thought was no, and it didn't last very long. And I didn't say that. I kind of thought it. I thought, well, I just bought a dozen. Why would I want another one? She said, would you like a fresh, original glazed donut? And I'm thinking, so my second thought was my father, he taught me that. And I'm hearing him in my mind. I'm hearing free. Free's what I heard. And then I heard donut. And I said, yes, I would. And so I got that, and it was gone in 2 bites. It didn't even make it back to the truck. We were in Home Goods a while back, a home goods store, and they had a clearance section. And, I'm a bargain shopper. And so I go to see what's in the clearance section. There was a spray there that said it was for linen spray. That's for your sheets, okay? Sheets and pillowcases, that's what we called them when we were growing up. We didn't have linens. If we had a napkin, it was a paper towel, right? If we had one. We had sheets and pillowcases, but it said linen spray, and it said vanilla. And the top was off of it. I thought, if I'm going to buy it, I don't know what it smells like, So I sprayed that, and I went, and it was awesome. It smelled like a warm hug. And I quickly put it back on the shelf because I said, if I buy that, I take that home. And I spray it on my pillow. I'm going to wake up at 2 in the morning chewing on my pillow. Because it smelled that good. I could just see me with a mouthful of my pillowcase chomping on it in the middle of the night. All of us are tempted. We all face temptation every day. So if we're going to fight that, first of all, we got to know where it comes from. Okay, where does temptation come from? We got to understand it. Understand that it is everywhere. Okay? It's everywhere and it's all around us. And so we're living in the middle of it. And even in the midst of that, the Bible tells us that we got to figure out a way to fight that. We got to figure out a way to fight through. We've got to understand how we can deal with that because we're all confronted with something every day. And sometimes it seems like everywhere. We're confronted with temptation in 3 ways: the world, the flesh, and the devil. The world has its set of temptations. For example, I was going down the road last year sometime. It was last year. And I saw a big billboard, Lowe's Food Store. I'll tell the name. I don't mind. And they had an ad for Lowe's Foods, and they had some vegetables on the billboard. I won't tell you what the ad said. I told you last week I always wanted to do ad campaigns and design ads for different companies. The ad campaign had sexualized vegetables. Had sexualized vegetables, given a sexual connotation to a vegetable. I'm thinking, where in the world have we come to? And where in the world are we headed? If I were going to do an ad campaign for a grocery store, and I thought about it, because when I saw that, I said, why do you have to do that? Why do you feel like you have to do that to sell cucumbers and tomatoes and squash? Why do you feel like you have to do that? Because if I'm going to be drawn to a grocery store, here's what I want. I want fresh, affordable, and convenient. There's your ad right there. I want it to be fresh. I don't want it to be rotten. I want to know that it's in good shape, good condition. I want to be able to buy it. I don't want to just see it. I'd like one of those. I want to be able to pay for it. I want it to be affordable. And I want to be able to get in and get out in a reasonable length of time. Fresh. I think that would sell. But no, there's a conception that and I see so many food, I watch commercials. I see so many of them, they either sexualize